Oh, I'm so excited because today I'm going to try out some new gouache. And what I did was I bought some designer gouache by Windsor Newton. I've never used it before. I'm more of a watercolor painter. But I got Venetian red, permanent white, permanent yellow deep, indigo, and olive green. So I got them. And then I can leave them over here in the picture, somewhere in the picture. And then I also decided to buy one of these Stay Wet palettes. So I'm kind of by Masterson, so I'm kind of excited about that. So my gouache stays wet until I'm not done with it. I also bought some watercolor postcards because I thought maybe that would be really cool to send a postcard. By the way, when you do the gouache picture, then you're going to want to use Dorland's wax medium on top of it. That way it won't get wet. If it gets wet, it'll just stay. So, yeah. So we'll be using that after we're done. On my palette, I also have these designer gouaches. I'm not sure what she calls them. I bought them a long time ago. But these are the colors that I got with it. And they're special and expensive, so I don't remember. You can get them 2 at a time for like 20 bucks. So, yeah, I got them too. I got them a long time ago. So, but today, I already started. I did a light wash of gouache. Say that 3 times fast. A light wash of gouache. And what I want to do is Lily of the Valley. I'm going to attempt some lilies of the valleys on this here paper. So here we go. Let's try this. We're going to start with, actually, I take that back. We're going to start with some more green leaves in the background. So I'm going to use a round brush, and we need some wide leaves. I know they're the same color, and that's okay. And we're also going to let that dry in between each thing that I do here. So it'll be you have to let them dry in between each. Otherwise it'll just be a muddy mess, and we don't want muddy mess. Mix our 2 greens together. Because Lily of the Valley are a lot of there's a lot of green in there, so yeah, might even put some indigo in that green. Get some darker leaves in there. So we're going to let that, excuse me, we're going to let that dry a little bit. I do not have a lot of experience with gouache. I've been dabbling in it over the past few years. So, still learning. But that's okay. That's what it's all about, is the learning part. Now, what I want to do is I actually want Lily of the Valley on here. So I'm going to practice some Lily of the Valley over here. while I wait for my my page to completely dry. No use in wasting the precious time. So these are going to be the lily of the valley, but I need to add some bottoms to them. So we're just going to my gouache seems to be pretty watery. So we're going to add some white to that. Not very lily of the valley. See, this is why we practice when we do our thing. So we go down and up, or we're washing our brushes out when I'm done here. We go with a smaller brush so we can get that I think my lilies are my tiny flowers are a little elongated, so we're going to practice some like that. I poured these out of the tube like this, and this is what I got. I got all this extra, it's not from my Stay Wet palette. It's from inside the tube. It was too watery. So, not happy with that. It's something I have to learn to work with. Let's try this. There. I believe that's exactly what I want to do. I want to do this one right here. But my leaves are not quite dry. I actually have a fan going on in the background. And if I turn it, you can see a little bit of fan. So the other thing that we're going to be doing is putting a green. So we'll take this green. I don't know, let's see if you can see that. Okay, here it is. Okay, we're going to take this green right here. Adding some more color to it. Okay, and what I want to do with that green is now these little flowers are too far away from this here green stem, but like I said before, we are practicing, so this is practice, because I want my picture to look a little better than this one. So we'll just put that in there. I do know one thing about gouache. It's like you start out with a real thin layer, like this should be all thin, really thin, and then progressively thicker. Okay, now we got a stem, and then highlights. Highlights are white. So we're gonna do highlights. I put some blue in there too on the flowers. Yeah, we'll do like that. Okay, so that is my generic version of Lily of the Valley. The point being is, don't ever stop. I enjoy it so much. I'm just gonna keep going. Now we're gonna put the flowers on the paper. So if my gouache is going to be thick enough, well, it's thinner. It's like cream right now, so that's a good thing. We're gonna put some more of this white in here. And first lily, we're gonna make one stem. I have to look at this page. I can't see it from here. Okay. Okay. First lily is gonna go right here. I mean, if it's Lily of the Valley, what do you call it if it's just the individual flower? I don't know. Lily of the Valley is the whole flower. But what about these little tiny little flowerets? And we got some that haven't opened yet up here. And we got one right here. And I need to put my green stem in there right now because I decided that I want my flowers in the front. So it's gonna come off here. And that's not very, it's got to be darker than the, okay. Right there, it can come out right there. That'll work. And put the little stems on it after I get the little flowers on there. And we're gonna put too much paint on my brush, and that's okay. And we're gonna put one right there. And also the Stay Wet palette is, I can put my paints on here like this. And this paper, this Masterson paper that comes with it, or you can buy separate extras, you can wash it off and reuse them. They said that's what it said on the paper. I don't know if it's plausible to do something like that, but I plan on trying it out because why not? Why throw it away if we don't need to? We need another flower over here though. By the way, Lily of the Valley smells purple. It's a really nice lilac-y scent. Yeah. And we should put another one right here. Yeah, so there's that. And now what I like to do is I want to put a little pink on them. So let's try some pink. for a little flair. And then I also need some green stems. So in order to get those green stems to show up, I'm going to put some indigo into my color of green and add those stems just like this. And I don't mind if the flowers aren't dry. And yes, the main stem is also going to have some color, more color in it, so it's more consistent. Let's do this right here. And another thing that we can do with this is we can actually put in a good background. Put some shading in there, and it should have been done beforehand, but it's kind of hard to figure out how you want to do that. We want some some deeper color in there. Okay, so we can give it some pop. Yeah, just like that. It's a very abstract, I guess, lily of the valley. I'd put it on my wall, but I mean, that's just me. We can actually, I say we, but it's me and all of you. We're going to put some more stems in here. And put some, not with that brush. We're going to put some more stems and put some more flowers in here. That. Okay, and then I'm going to show you, we're going to put some, I have this, what did I call it? Venetian red and this permanent yellow deep. We're going to take this. See, I like that. Take that. And we're going to take that. And put some flowers in there. Little bitty tiny whatever flowers. Yep, that's what we call them. They're whatever flowers, just like that. I'm going to add some more red. There's a spot right there for some flowers. There's a point when you stop dipping into the water. You just use the paint. But I had to wash off my brush. Is that it? Yeah, we're going to stick some little flowers in the background. that are shining through. And that is my artwork for today. We have to put my name on it here. If I can find a pen. We're going to use a micron 1. Okay. I hope everybody has enjoyed me playing with my new gouache. Oh, I definitely need to work on my technique, but I'm happy with this. This is great. Everybody, if you like it, subscribe and tell other people. And thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.